there's more information if you don't notice, but Flippy told me that if one of your stills are like really beaten down, like you've used it a lot, and it's pretty old, it locals will hear the noise and kind of.
Is that when it breaks? When it breaks, they get
it either breaks or when it's about to break.
So this morning, one of the stills were making a noise. I think it was the second one, second last one to the left when you walk in.
Or up there?
Yeah, up there. It was making a noise this morning, but
no, those stills are good, man. They're
are they?
4 days.
Yeah, they must have just been brand new.
Yeah.
You guys just got the spot running, right?
I literally bought 5 in the last 3 days.
So maybe it was one of the Hydra ones that were making noise.
Who's this?
Junior.
That's Junior.
Oh,
Junior. So I get that you were pissed and you wanted those stills. I understand it.
Remember when the still was making noise this morning?
Huge warrants and fines and times, right?
I'm not pissed about that.
What were you pissed about?
It's just more of like when it comes to like being there at the time. It's literally me and Sakid and Junior, and it was like Sakid's working, doing all this other shit. We just needed people there for situations like this. We all run in, grab the shit, and dip. Like if there's only 2 people, 3 people there, it's not gonna work. Obviously, when there's 20 cops there, we have to dip, but we need to do it right away before that. You know what I'm saying? It took, that's the key. It took so much people. It took time for y'all to show up when we all left at the same time.
Yeah, only thing with me and Suarez is both my legs were broken and I was walking 2 miles per hour.
And it's not like you can just. It's not like you can just go buy another one. We have to wait 6 days, so nobody's cooking now.
I didn't have a radio, and I did not want to go without a radio if I'm going to be shooting cops, especially with my warrant. So I went and grabbed a radio, got up there, ran in there, and
well, Chris, I'll be honest, that shouldn't have made a make or break deal for you. You should have been there. A radio should not stop you from getting. If Zolo was like, "Yo, we need to all be there right now," everybody should have been there. It's that simple. I understand, Petard, your legs were fucked. That's understandable, but
it broke on the way up.
Vinny, when I got there, there was literally 1 cop in the car, and I ran up, and there was no cops inside. I grabbed one, and I came out, and there was only 2 cops, and I was getting tased nonstop. Yeah. But at that same time, imagine if 6 of us pulled up, all jumped out.
Yeah.
So, Zolo, the one thing I want you to understand is that, like, right, everybody had a situation going on in there, right? Petard's legs were broke. Suarez was with Petard. Chris's radio broke. And I get it. You were there, right? You, Zaki, Junior, y'all were there already, right? But if y'all doing something together in a group of 6 like that, you should have just waited for that whole group of 6. Nobody's wrong in this situation, right? Don't get me.
I thought these guys was behind, bro. Vinny, this happens all the time.
Obviously, they weren't behind you, right?
Yeah, but Vinny, this happens all the time. Like the other day, we do a job.
But then Vinny, they could turn around, Zolo, and they could turn around and say to you, "Why did you run in there solo?
No,
why did you wait for everybody?"
I was going there, and then by the time yo, Zakid, you're here? Yeah, Zakid's right next to me. Junior's right next to me. So and then I didn't realize these guys were still not here. But even the other day, we do a job, all this shit's happening. Suarez and Peanut are the only ones that come in to save. And it was like, Suarez put me in the car, and everybody's just standing around. Peanut's getting shot. And then it's like they could have just tackled the cop.
Here, not there. I don't think
but that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, that's where it builds up. It's like we gotta go in.
Your frustrations build from that, right? But everybody literally has their own ways they do things, right? You can't fault anybody for that, Zolo.
I'm not faulting nobody. I didn't even speak about it. You're asking me to speak on it.
I know. That we're talking, right? But the thing is, here's the thing, like, right? Everybody probably listen, you gotta understand when there's a lot on the line in that situation, like especially with like the boys who has a warrant here, by the way. Who has the warrant for the fucking 400
me, Suarez, and Chris.
Okay, so yeah, right?
I mean, that wasn't my issue though. I just
let me finish, okay?
Sorry, baby.
The cops were there, right? In that instant, bro, you have to say to yourself, man, like, is it really worth? I get it. You have to wait the 6 days to buy. Nobody's gonna be cooking, or you have people that are facing 3 people. That's 300 grand, and you're talking about over 2,100 months in prison, right? Because of the warrants they have. The problem is that if you guys should have reacted, you should have reacted as soon as that shit went down.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Other than that, the rest is.
I'm talking about like when it first happened, when y'all all scramble on the radio, it should have happened right then and there. That's when it should have been done.
Yeah, that's
You
what I
know,
thought. That's what I thought.
it was. I
Didn't
thought
you
it was
think that
cooked.
way, Zakid, or am I tripping? I thought when everybody said we gotta go get the stills,
No,
we all
I'm
went.
talking about before that. I'm talking about prior to that, right? When all that commotion was going on radio.
He's saying when we saved.
No. We had to get Batar out of it.
We had to get Batar out.
Yeah, we had to get Batar out.
Okay. So at that point, I feel like, honest to God, in my eyes, if I was part of that situation, I would have said, what matters more, me not cooking for 6 days or looking at 3 of my gang members going away for 2,100 months and 300K in fines? I'd be like, yo, fuck the stills. I'll bite that
Fuck
bullet.
the gang members.
And I'll just have to wait to, you know what I'm saying?
Which gang members is it?
And,
is it the Stills or which gang members? What? Batar, Suarez, and who?
And Chris.
Yeah, let's take the let's take the Stills.
I should
hold
I
on
should
now,
get
pal.
my still again in another
That's crazy.
2 days or
Listen,
another day
still,
and a
bro,
half.
Guys,
we can get 20
don't-
rep
I don't,
and
I don't,
do that
I don't want, I don't want to play semantics. There was a bunch of cops. It's time to leave, right?
Hmm.
But my thing is, when Zakid was like, I'm going to check to see if what's going on, if the stills are still.
Yeah.
He'd made a direct comm on the radio. Guys, it's still here. Come now.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, on the way. So why am I'm not looking back to see. Everybody said they're on the way. We all left the same place. What?
All I'm gonna say is shit happens. I was on the way and I told y'all my shit was about to break and it broke as I was saying it. So I got there, I ran in there. I'm always the first one on scene if somebody needs me. Anyway, that's just how we roll. But like it was just a bad situation, dude.
I mean, I'll speak on behalf of Batar and myself. Batar's legs were broken. So in order for him to get up there and actually tackle and get apart the stills and jump, he had to fix his legs. So we took him to Dr. Skip and we were going up right after that. I did communicate down the radio too. I said, yo, I'm stopping at the hospital with Batar and I'll be right up there. I did say that.
Oh, I mean, tripping over it, I get it, especially if it's a shootout situation, but it didn't turn into a shootout, so thank
He
God.
wasn't a part of the sec.
I wasn't part of it.
Vinny wasn't part of it.
What was that? What was that little secret for?
Just, make
and-
things, not that it really changed much. It is 5
and
days,
at-
so you
at
get
the-
more in 5 days, not 6. It's 5.
Yeah, it's 5. That's yeah. I'm just saying,
I get your point,
Right.
Joe. I get your point.
All,
Because it's
all
like,
I'm saying, when Rami wakes up tomorrow, I'm gonna have to tell him what happened. That's what I'm saying, and that's what I'm saying. If we could have saved some, we couldn't. All right, fine. But yeah, I can't tell no one how to feel, but we're also doing jobs like the other day we're doing jobs, and Curtis was like, he doesn't want to go to jail. He doesn't want to save nobody. He doesn't want to go to jail. It's like what? I don't want this to be this thing where we're just becoming
I don't
soft,
want to be
bro.
hearing shit like that. I'll be honest.
Like,
If you're not down
it's
for
go
the
time.
gang, then yeah,
It's me
yeah.
shit, you know? That's
Meow.
me shit.
But yo, you guys, we did what we had to
It's
do.
fine, like
I'm
Vinny would do.
not mad. I'm not mad at nobody. At the end of the day, there was fucking a shit ton of cops there, and bro, they were spam tasing and shit. So
They were looking for a reason to
100%.
shoot. They were
Yeah.
saying on the radio, said, yo, did Buns get run over? Can we shoot? Can we shoot?
Bones
No.
stands in front of a car in the middle
I
of a
killed him,
hill,
yeah.
and I don't even understand that. I don't
he
understand how
fell.
cops just get.
He fell down the hill and fell into my
Bro,
car.
they
like how we
put
get
spikes in
tased.
front of my car on the hill. Like,
yeah. No, they were
They were doing
looking
too
for a
much,
reason
bro.
to just shoot us. Because the lady, I don't know what her name is, the one that always hangs out with Dan, was like, hey, did they run over Bones? Are we shooting? And that's when, what's his name? The chubby cop. He was ramming us off the mountain.
Cornwood.
Cornwood,
Yeah,
yeah.
Cornwood did ram us off the side of the mountain, so we had to come back up as well. But,
Yeah.
Well, in other
Listen,
news,
whatever.
I found a better spot in La Porta, and it's an amazing spot. And this spot, I'm telling you, is so good that if
Is
they
it-
find this spot, it's all out war because it's turf.
Is it
So-
interior?
already found We already know now.
Well, bro, you gotta understand the other thing too. Is just like, bro, when me and Ellie did Moonshine, we would wake up random days and our stills were just destroyed, right? What can you do, bro? There's people that literally purely do shit like this purposely. You know what I'm saying?
I
You
don't
don't-
think people can destroy it. Only cops. They said.
Not
No, listen-
anymore. They used to be
Well,
able
back
to.
in the day, anybody could destroy him, right? But the thing is, like, you don't know if like people are just being rats, being CIs, going around for cops, finding stills.
They are. They are.
informing cops. You know,
Yeah.
there's so many.
Yeah,
there's so many.
They
there's
pay
so
you
many
30K
possibilities
if you find
right?
a spot, by the way.
Yeah, so there you go. There's so many
Jesus.
I'm
possibilities
30K
of what
richer now.
people are doing.
Good
You
shit.
know what I'm saying?
To be honest, they pulled up with 4 cars. They didn't even say a word. As I was leaving, I thought it was like Zor or someone that pulled up because I heard tires, and no, it was them. And they had 2 cops down below and 4 cops above, just all ready.
Yeah. Also, like I said, the radio came late, but I didn't know if you picked them up and placed them somewhere. That's what I was trying to find out where the fuck they were. Not because
I
yeah,
have
you
a-
guys
I
said
have
that
a-
only you could pick them up.
I have a question, right? Why don't after you cook, you just pick up the stool? Like, can you not do that? The still or whatever it's
You
called.
can,
Still,
but it
then you're done for the night.
you
Yeah,
can, but it damages it
we-
a little.
We have a system too that Aria cooks after me, Rami. Like we're just gonna pick up the steel and just be walking around. Nah, but it is what it is, bro. It is what it is.